So, part two on being a rideshare driver, formerly on Uber and Lyft. I will tell you that customer service, whether you're a customer or a driver for either on Lyft or Uber, is horrendous. There were times that CSRs for both absolutely hung up on me or left me hanging completely. And ultimately, what it comes down to is that if you dispute earnings in any way, shape, or form, they will come back at you. Like I said, the last weekend before Lyft deactivated me, I had what I thought was a great weekend. There were a bunch of layovers at Sky Harbor here in Arizona, Phoenix area. And it felt like I was shooting fish in a barrel until I started learning how much some of these customers were paying. So in one night, I made $252 from those same amount of about 17 rides. So kind of good, kind of bad, averaging about $10 a ride. Of course, there were a couple that were way higher than that. I had a gentleman that I took from the airport to Litchfield Park for $103. That's 30 miles. I made about $350 a mile. He paid around $350. And when I disputed the earnings to Lyft, my account was put on hold. Well, it wasn't just that. I disputed that and a number of others. And before I was deactivated on Uber, the same thing had happened. I had disputed around 10 to 12 rides from the night before. I had gotten into the habit of doing that because I wasn't even getting half pay. And they deactivated me and made a false accusation that I had been aggressive towards the customer, which never happened. They will control the narrative and they will make up whatever story necessary in order to protect their earnings, protect their bottom line. And that's why right now I'm telling people about Hum Rideshare. Now, Hum Rideshare, you do pay a fee to be on the network. You are commercially insured. All documents have to be uploaded. Has to be done in an official way. If your car meets the standards, they will say yes, they will say no, and you go from there. As far as riders go, you want to use this because there is no surge pricing. And for drivers, you keep 100% of the fare, and also not having the guilt of feeling like, hey, maybe your customer in the back seat may have gotten gouged. And let's be honest, the way Uber and Lyft, the way they've been paying and the way they've been charging customers is fucking robbery. When I lived in Albuquerque, it was heartbreaking. There was one day I went and I refunded every rider that I had because I did not feel comfortable taking that amount of money from them. But of course, what I was paid as a driver was vastly less than what they took in service fees, which fluctuate at their behest. It's time for a change, y'all.